You don't gotta believe, cause hate is what I'm rolling on. Come on. I love the life I live. Being scared won't hold me back. I gotta fight my fears. My creative juices flowing, can't be like my peers. Cause the bush is...
Yeah. What is up, everyone? It's DJ Garcia, Raymond Garcia. Today we are talking the very most anticipated movies of 2017. The reason I'm doing this so late is because I really don't have a reason. But luckily no movies came out during January of the year that I was anticipated for. They usually start February or March, and then, you know, of course. And so first off, I have to tell you guys, every year I go to my notes in my phone and I write down the movies that I have to see the year, and I write down the date in which it comes out. Now the thing is, I made my own little rule. I have to see each movie in theaters. I can't wait till like after on DVD or Netflix. I have to see it in theaters. Maybe not the day it comes out, but sometime in theaters at one point. But here's the thing. Each movie on here is not like the most anticipated one, so I'm not going to be talking like every movie on this list. I'm only talking the ones I literally cannot wait for, those kind of movies. And so the first movie comes out March 3rd, and that is Logan. The second trailer just came out. I loved it even more. I mean, it's the last time for Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart playing their characters, and I'm very sad. It's going to be emotional, it's going to be action-packed, it's rated R. I mean, it's just going to be, yeah, I can tell it's gonna be a sad movie too, man. And that second trailer just got me like pumped up even more. The second movie is also in March, Kong Skull Island. The trailers so far have been pretty cool. You know, it looks pretty scary actually. You know, it looks like a scary movie. The size that Kong is, he's pretty big. They made him pretty big in this movie. The reason for that, you know, if you don't know, some people still don't know, Godzilla and King Kong will eventually fight in their own movie coming soon in a couple years. So we had Godzilla in 2014, and now this year we are having King Kong being introduced. That's why he's a bigger size. That way he can kind of almost compare to Godzilla when they fight. You know what I mean? So this is basically the introduction of Kong, and not only Kong, we're basically gonna get introduced to like other monsters too on that, you know, Skull Island. And it's just very exciting to see that, you know, I can tell there's gonna be some references to Godzilla. There's gonna be like a reference here and there to Godzilla. I'm just excited to see Kong because I you know, it's just a great story. There's gonna be like a setup, and then of course eventually we get Godzilla versus King Kong. And in a couple years, that's just gonna be, just the title alone is gonna get people to go see it. The next movie comes out on April 14th, Fast 8. And yes, that is what I'm going to call it, Fast 8, because I do not like the title, Fate of the Furious. I don't know, to me it's just, why? A part of me wishes that they ended with part 7. You know, I really wish that was like the last movie of the franchise. It was just a perfect ending. But a part of me is also excited that they're continuing it. If you guys also don't know, it's been confirmed for quite some time. They are doing part 9 and part 10. So Fast 8 will not be the last one. There's gonna be 2 more after that. But the trailer came out, and I'm actually very interested. The story, they changed things up. Dominic Toretto seems to be like basically the villain part of the movie. You know, obviously there's another villain side to it, but why is he doing these things he's doing? He turned his back against his family. To me, that's interesting. Like, they're fighting basically the main guy now. It kind of sucks that, you know, Paul Walker is gone, because it would have been cool to see Brian O'Connor in this movie, you know, where Dom is kind of like the bad guy. And it would have been cool if them two had a fight again. Like, you know, that would have been nice. There's gonna be a reference to him, you know, as a character, of course. You know, Brian and Mia and how they're doing. That's why I'm just sad. I'm sad that it's going because without Paul. But at the same time, I'm happy because it's very interesting. The trailer got me excited for it. So, you know, I want to see how it plays out. The next movie is in June. Wonder Woman comes out. Man, Wonder Woman was the highlight for me. One of the highlights in Dawn of Justice. Just her part. The way she gets introduced, you know, obviously at the very end, the way she comes down and blocks that thing from Doomsday, that was to me just the coolest thing. She has one of the most badass themes you can ever get in a movie. And then the trailers came out, and I'm excited for the trailers. I mean, this has been great. And when's the last time we really had a Wonder Woman movie like this, right? Did we even have a Wonder Woman movie like this before? I mean, it's something new and fresh. I mean, like, we've never seen it. So yeah, I'm very excited for Wonder Woman to come out. The next movie comes out July 7th, Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man is my second favorite superhero of all time. He's relatable, of course. I'm still like a teen. I mean, as a kid, he was just I loved it. As a kid, those were some of the first movies I started watching. Spider-Man. The trailer to me was really cool just to see. I mean, I really like Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and I thought he did pretty good. I thought he did cool. He was a nerd kid. He was smart. He wanted to do the good thing. You know, he kind of had that responsibility kind of line, dialogue. The trailer seemed cool. We got some high school stuff. Vulture, I mean, come on. Like, we've never seen Vulture before. And of course, Michael Keaton playing him. This shit's gonna be lit. I mean, and it's Marvel. I love Marvel movies. Even though some people hate the formula for Marvel movies, I love them, okay? The next movie comes out July 14th. War of the Planet of the Apes. It felt so real and realistic. Like, that's the thing I love about these movies, is that if this were to actually happen, if apes were to like actually become this smart, if half the population of the humans were to die off from a disease, and if the apes started to take over the earth, I feel like this is an exact representation of what would happen. It feels so real. Like, it feels realistic. I mean, think about it. Apes taking over the earth, silly idea. But this movie makes it just seem like it could happen this way, like, you know what I mean? And the action and the story, everything is so good about Dawn, especially Dawn. I mean, I love that movie. I remember seeing it. I should probably watch it again, actually. It's an amazing movie, and the trailer for the new one, War of the Planet of the Apes, I really liked it. And it's gonna be a war. Like, one of the cool parts about Dawn was that this whole war sequence happened, and I loved it. Now we get a movie called War of the Planet of the Apes, and so like the whole film is gonna be like a war between humans and apes, and I'm very excited for it. Next on the list is July 21st, Dunkirk. There's really only one reason I'm excited for this film, and you guys should know he is my favorite director of all time, Christopher Nolan. And that's it. That's my only reason why I'm anticipating Dunkirk. That's really the only reason I'm going to see the movie, because Christopher Nolan. The next movie is November 3rd, Thor Ragnarok. I mean, come on, if you guys don't know, Incredible Hulk will be in it. There's going to be some tie-in with Doctor Strange. There's going to be some setup for Infinity War, I believe. We have the whole story with Loki and, you know, replacing Odin. Where's Odin? I mean, seriously, like, what did Loki do with Odin? Where is Odin? Incredible Hulk. I mean, come on. They're like, if he's going to be in it, they're doing this whole Planet Hulk thing. I'm going to be very, it's interesting that there's so much stuff in this film, and I gotta watch it. The next movie is November 17th, Justice League. Okay, look, just like Dunkirk, I don't even need a reason to tell you guys why I'm excited for this. I mean, I tell you guys this every time. Batman is my #1 favorite, and not only that, it's Justice League. I mean, when's the first Justice League movie that we're getting? Cyborg, Flash, new Flash, I mean, so many cool things in this film, especially that footage from Comic-Con that we got. It was so good. There's no reason you shouldn't be anticipating this film to come out. The last movie is on December 15th, Star Wars Episode 8. I tell you guys this all the time as well. I mean, Star Wars is my favorite franchise, you know, out of any franchise. It's my favorite movies ever. First movie I seen as a kid, first movie I seen in theaters, like everything, and I just love it so much. Return of the Jedi, I watched it so many times as a kid. I was like 4 or 5, and I just I knew how to use the remote, and I would just keep replaying Luke versus Vader. And fun fact, that's actually the reason my favorite color is green, because Luke had a green lightsaber in that film, and to this day green is my favorite color, probably because of that movie. And so Episode 8 is coming out. I love the new trilogy, what they're doing. I love the new characters, you know, Rey and Finn and Poe. Episode 7, to me, I loved it, and I'm excited to see what these characters do in the next film. And you, as you guys know, the passing of Carrie Fisher, it's just gonna be so sad to see her in this movie. And I know she finished filming before her death, and the character of Leia wasn't really in Episode 7 too much. She wasn't really in it, but from what I know, she's gonna be in this, you know, movie quite a bit. She's gonna be in it more, and so I'm excited to see what they do with her character and what she does. It just gives me this childhood feeling. When I watched Episode 7, when I seen Luke come on screen, I did not see Mark Hamill. I saw Luke Skywalker, and I felt like a kid again. I really did, and it was just such an amazing moment. One of the best moments I had watching a movie in theaters. It was just so good. I'm excited to see Luke and Leia and all the other new characters in Episode 8. So just watching it, it gives me this feeling like I'm a kid again, and I love that feeling. So those are my most anticipated movies of the year. If you guys like this video, please give this video a like. It really helps me out. Comment down below your most anticipated movie of 2017, and if you want to see more of my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.